violence that's being talked about in this video. This is just commentary, my criticisms and my critique of the nature of this person in question and the actions that were done. If anything, this is condemning, not condoning. This is disapproval, not dedicating content to dismiss the actions. No, 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 no. Somebody's about to get cooked here.
But just simply, you know, I have a mother, I have a mom, I have a sister, I have 2 sisters, a little baby, and that's not who I am. 100%. There's no evidence of me literally, you know what I'm saying, hitting a girl or anything like that. Me and my ex joke about it or whatever things, but I'm not that type of person, literally.
A girl right now, one of the girls right now slapped you. What would you do?
I'm going to up.
Wait. He said there's no evidence, but there's literally a video of him doing that. So which one is it? Is there no evidence? See, now I'm about to get mad. I'm about to get angry. It just started and I'm already getting heated. This is my first stream, actual stream. Let me calm down. So, like, that don't make no sense, first of all. You said there's no evidence.
Got her. You know, my mother always told me what you do in the dark will always come to the light. And the crazy thing about the internet and the digital age that we live in is that everything recorded is stored somewhere. That silly college video you have where you had makeup on that you saved to Snapchat is somewhere in the ethos. All Instagram videos are archived forever. And if you have a video of you being on a boat where you slapped a woman, best believe somebody caught it on camera and best believe that it will resurface. Over this past weekend, Deshae Frost went through this exact same phenomenon that I'm talking about, where his skeleton started to spill out of the closet. A video resurfaced. He always does. I don't know if he is the descendant of some shovel makers, but he is a continuous hole digger, and he continuously flies too close to the sun, and now he's officially getting burned. There's this cycle of doing something bad, saying that he's sorry, defending himself, and laughing it off, manipulates the audience to believe that they should let him get over this incident, doesn't learn from his mistake, and then ultimately the cycle continues. The question is that I have for the audience is, when is enough enough?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Go.
Oh shit.
Go. Nah, hell no.
He's talking about something there's no evidence.
I'm just coming downstairs, bro.
I think myself, just like others at first when they seen this video, thought that it was some sort of skit or prank. And I had thought to myself, man, this is the lowest of stoops that anybody can go to. I understand prank culture on the internet and it kind of holds no bounds, but in the big 2026, pranking about...
Hold on. I'm finna test my audio. Okay, I sound good.
Hitting a woman should not be a thing. But then the video of the argument that led up to this incident came out, and I knew for a fact, oh, this guy is cooked.
So what y'all talking about?
Dick. Who the fuck? I'm here, bro. I'm talking to you. You talking to me? It's good, bro. It's on camera.
I will whoop your motherfucking ass out here. Wait, I finna take my hair out. I'm not about to look dumb on camera. Alright, I'm finna show you. You got me fucked up.
I swear, soon hit me, Amir gonna throw you this fuck.
Amir not gonna touch me shit. Amir gonna have to shoot my motherfucking ass.
He will. Like, with no question. You gonna be in this bitch dead. Go get Amir.
Amir!
Go get Amir.
They calling you.
Get Amir for me.
Yeah, we talking about you don't wanna be
We're
around.
finna send her home tonight. Yeah, I know, 100%.
You don't gotta send me the fuck shit, nigga.
Hold on. I don't think I could show this.
I want to have sex with him. And I will say that may line up with the evidence that we have about Deshae's overly aggressive sexual demeanor, which we'll get into a little bit later in the video. But never did I ever think, or did anybody ever think, that this would cause him to place hands on her. Hell, let alone these insane threats about getting physical with one another that they were going into. Now, one thing I will say about the internet, is something that I've always shared, is that we have the ability to see both sides of the story. Remember, this situation happened some time ago, and now we have video evidence of the young lady telling her side of the story, and some of what she said is corroborating some of the rumor mill that is out there about Deshae Freaky Frost and his inability to control his ego, his desires, and what ultimately would lead to him placing hands on her.
Like, a lot of the girls that was on the show with me,
they had sex with Deshae. I never had sex with him. He wanted to have sex with me. I didn't want to have sex with him. The night before the video that's going viral right now, I came up with a plan because he told me the night before, like, when we get on the boat, I'm gonna call you downstairs to the boat. I'm gonna tell all the girls to go upstairs and I wanna have sex with you. I'm not paying that nigga no mind. So when he tells me that, I come up with a plan and I tell the other girls, I'm like, tomorrow he gonna try to have sex with me. I'm gonna need y'all to like keep me with y'all and be like, no, she not going downstairs. Like the day of the boat come, we go through with the plan. He peeped the plan. He's mad as shit. He like, they're trying to keep her up here. I want her to come down here. No, I don't want to have sex. Like, it's all because I didn't want to have sex, y'all. And he found out that I told the other girls that I didn't want to have sex with him. And he got mad and he snapped. Took my wig, hit me. I was drunk, y'all. I didn't remember how he hit me. I just know he had hit me.
I don't think I need to highlight how disgusting this situation is. We've seen Deshae Frost on stream countless times pressure young women into sexual encounters and interactions over and over and over again. And this time he took it way, way, way too far and decided to place hands on her. The word out on the street is that this is what he basically does. He gets these young female streamers, content creators, or whatever they may be, try to seclude them in different areas, get them inebriated as much as possible, and then attempt to press up on her. And the sad part,
Diddy Frost. Yo, this is diabolical. This is diabolical. I don't know what I would do in that situation, bro. I ain't gonna, you gotta see me out, cause you gotta see yo, you gotta see me out, bro. I'm not letting that happen. You gotta see me out.
part about this is we've seen this play out in real time.
What y'all been doing?
Hey, I got arrested. I got arrested. Come on.
No, it's okay. I'm lit. What y'all been doing?
I'm drinking and shit. You good? You lit?
You good?
I saw you lit. I saw you lit.
Y'all got some bottles?
Come on.
But now we're getting the full
See, bro, you about to irritate me. You about to make me mad. Yo, you little. See, let me calm down. Let me calm down.
scope as to what he is capable of. And if this video did not exist, I wonder how people would even be handling any sorts of conversation about this topic had she had come out any sooner. People were already questioning as to why this young lady didn't press any charges, or why she didn't speak out about this, or why nobody took this more seriously. And I would go as far as to say it's because the internet doesn't take these situations more seriously. Even with a rap sheet like Deshae, I don't think anybody would have said, you know what, it's really possible that he had done this. But for what it's worth, I've seen Deshae Frost over the past couple of years, and he is feeling himself. He is on some ego tripping power type shit. I think we can all confidently say this now that we have seen this video in 4K, 1080p. I don't know what type of phone this guy had, but nonetheless.
I'm not in favor of that, and I know I joke and I say, oh yeah, if a girl hit me, I'm gonna hit her or whatever, some shit like that, but no, those are jokes. Like, I'm really being serious. Don't ever put your hand on a woman, and if you can't, just literally walk away. If you have to, you just...
Bro, why is he giving us advice? That's what we trying to tell you. That's what we trying to tell you. Why are you trying to give people advice? I'm about to get irritated. What you mean? Don't put your hands on a woman.
Just walk away, because that's better than anything else, and you don't want to put yourself in a situation in which I'm currently in. First, I want to say is I will never, ever put my hands on a girl who's never put their hands on me.
One of the reasons why I waited to make this video is because, one, I kind of had some other things that I had lined up. Two, usually when you attack a creator like this, there's armies of people that come after you and try to get your channel packed up and clapped and stuff like that. But at this point, I don't think there's any defending this. And three, I really did want to wait to hear what Deshae had to say. I don't know why, but I really felt like this was some sort of clip farm and skit. You know, demented as it may be, I know that content creators and streamers are money hungry, view hungry, all these other things. So they would go as far as to do something like this. We talked about it maybe a video or two ago with these pred catches that are going on. And I think that this would be another example of that. But as I see the contradictions that lie in this apology video that Deshae Frost put out just last night, it made it become abundantly clear. Oh, this man is not only a liar, not only egotistical, but a narcissist on top of all of that. In this video, Deshae goes back and forth about whether or not it's okay or not okay to hit a woman. In one telling of the tale, he says it's never okay to hit a woman in any circumstances, any conversations, anything that happens to you, you just walk away. But then at the beginning of the video, he talks about how it's okay as long as she puts hands on you first. The problem with this video and this encounter and this interaction, because we have a good amount of these things, is that we never see this young woman put her hands on Deshae first. In the video where they are arguing, it's about 7 minutes long.
gonna get mad, yo. He's like, there's no evidence of me hitting her. Then when the evidence comes, then when you could go pull up the video of him literally putting his hands on her. Even listen, I ain't gonna hold you. If somebody puts their hands on somebody, I think it's fine to hit the back. You know what I mean? I think it's fine to hit the back in person. If somebody muster up the courage to like, I think it's fine to, but bruh, throughout the whole video, there was no evidence of her putting her hands on him. That's the problem. He said there was, but it's like, where is it? You know what I mean? If there is, can we see it? Can we see a video of her putting, you know what I mean? That's what really irritated me. And then, on top of that, he's all up on her like this. What's up? What you want to do? You should be doing that to men. You should be doing that to a man. Why are you trying to like press a woman like chest all up over her? Like, that's crazy. Like, honestly, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Bro, if that's happening, I would just walk away. I'm gonna be real with you. That's diabolical.
It's available on the internet. He threatens to put his hands on her multiple times in that video. So with no physical action from her and with continued threats and then ultimately physical action from Deshae, I've got to call cap.
This is not something who I am. I don't have a track record of doing this to women and doing this type of shit to women, no matter what image I put on the internet for y'all to see.
Line number 2 is that Deshae Frost
You are lying. He's lying.
Says that he doesn't have some sort of track record of doing this type of stuff to women. And for what it's worth, on video, I have never seen him put his hands on a woman before besides this one. But he does have a track record of harassing women, both sexually and non-sexually, and jokingly, quote unquote, threatening them. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't jokingly threaten people over and over and over again, especially not women. Like, I just don't understand that concept. In the rest of the apology, he brings in some of the similar tropes that, creators always do. He leans on religion as a way to pull on heartstrings of the audience.
It's just another thing. My God is showing me things that I need to maybe sit down and see things and trying to work hard and working hard, and the devil's working, but it's all okay though. I take full responsibility. I apologize. I take accountability for the things that happen, and all I can do is move on from it.
And in his conclusion, he talks about how he's been through so much on the internet, but with the help of the community and his circle, he can always bounce back.
You got to push through and keep going. That's pretty much what it is. I feel like you guys know I've been through a lot of shit on the internet, on the internet for all these years. And this is another thing that you push through and keep going and keep thriving. And it's a moment that I'm not really proud of.
Yeah, as if he's not the one causing the drama to surround his name. He tries, just like other content creators who have been through situations like this, to manipulate this audience, these onlookers that, seemingly support him, seemingly love him, seemingly respect him, into believing that, these are all one-off instances, that he is somebody who is deserving of their sympathy, that he is somebody who should have instant retribution from a community that has watched him and supported him for a long time.
Don't ever put your hand on a woman, and if you can't, just literally walk away. If you have to, you just walk away.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. So why didn't you just walk away? Bro, he's giving us advice like we don't know that. He's giving us advice like we don't know that. Take your own advice.
Because that's better than anything else, and you don't want to put yourself in a situation in which I'm currently in.
As y'all can tell, y'all probably seen Deshae's vlog, and y'all seen we were taking shots at this little arcade place. We were there taking shots or whatever, and I probably took like maybe 3 shots. I was drunk. So boom, make a long story short, we left, and y'all seen that we had went to a dinner. When we were at the dinner, I was still drunk, and Deshae had me take another shot. He just kept telling me, take shots, take shots, take shots. And I don't want to seem like no party pooper, so, I was taking my shots, but I only took like 3 or 4 shots. I didn't have hella shots, and I'm not a lightweight. So for me to I got I literally blacked out that night. I got blackout drunk. So I remember I went to the bathroom at the dinner or whatever, and when I came back out, the Deshae had bagged up all the food, but I'm drunk. I had questioned it in my head, but since I'm drunk, I really didn't overthink it. Like, it was just like a thought of like, I barely made my food. Why are we already leaving? So we get to Deshae's house. I really don't remember anything. I remember taking my shoes off at the front door, and I don't remember nothing else. I'm not gonna lie. I just remember waking up in Deshae's bed naked, and when I woke up, I kind of knew what happened because why am I naked? I don't remember taking my clothes off. So I was confused on why the fuck am I naked?
Now, going forward in the video, I am not making any sorts of allegations about what Deshae Frost.
That's illegal. Yo.
Did to anybody. As these people make their claims in their videos, the only thing that I am doing going forward will be acknowledging how there's this pattern of ego and power that he continuously has displayed throughout the course of his career, but not making any explicit claims. I want to make that 1,000% clear. Before Omar calls anybody an ist or has committed a crime, then we need to have these people call it plain, have the evidence, all these different things like that. Now, with that being said, where there is smoke, there is fire. And that's what I don't understand about the internet and society today. People think that a simple apology is enough for forgiveness. But the way that I operate, and I think a lot of people do operate in the same fashion, is that, hey, once you have a pattern about yourself, then ultimately a duck is a duck if it quacks enough. If it walks like one, and if it eats bread from somebody's pond. There are multiple videos describing Deshae Frost's abuse and alleged abuse of women that he streams with. Beyond the young lady that he did hit on the boat that we saw on footage, there are also a ton of videos that make the same claims just as this. These things also spill into his on-camera persona. Remember that time in which he went to Target and decided to press up aggressively on a young woman who was in Target?
I'm not gonna lie, bitch, you look good as fuck. On some real shit.
Whoa,
like, I'll fuck you right now.
Whoa. I remember this. I don't think I could play that though.
For her and just being her for her family. That's really like her hearing that, her having to, because you don't know people's stories and people's backstories and anything they go through. People go through a lot of, trauma, whatever, and that's just my fault trying to think content first in certain situations. Some people are cool. Some people are cool with like all jokes and public pranks. Some people aren't, and some people don't want to deal with that. So that's my fault trying to do that, and I apologize. And I just now I take full accountability for that, man. Honestly, the brother, like, you did what you're supposed to do as a brother. Like, have a conversation. If I heard that, I would do that. I'm sorry. I'm just more deeply sorry for your family having to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Especially from a stranger. Like, who wants to hear somebody say that to their daughter? But definitely I learned from that shit for sure. And I definitely, what else? She's 20 years old. She's 20 years old. She's not 14 or whatever. I don't know why TikTok tried to make it seem like it was some crazy ass shit.
He's even willing to go leaps and bounds in order to make his name better after these situations. During the same time of the young lady Target prank incident, he even got advice from Kai Cenat saying that he should just cleanse his hands, stay away from all girl content, and not be associated with women anymore when it comes to on-camera stuff. Because he just doesn't know how.
See, no, you could be associated with women. You don't gotta be disrespectful or doing weird stuff like that. Like, that's the thing. Is like, I don't got a problem with Deshae. I don't know, But like, when it comes to situations like this, bro, I'm gonna have an opinion. It's like, it's kind of weird, gang. You moving kind of crazy.
How to handle this up.
You think that girl content always gotta be a thing?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like no cap, bro. Like, from that clip alone, whether it was a prank or not, if I'm being honest, from an outside perspective, and somebody to be able to tell you what's real, that shit is crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Although, how from your perspective, how may you want to see it and shit like that, nigga? No, fuck all of that shit. Here's my theory on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, people already put you in a narrative of thinking that you be doing like shit with bitches and be getting sexual and shit and all that other shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So when they see you with a girl, they gonna put you in that narrative, and it's up to you if you want to be putting. If you want to keep doing the girl content shit and shit like that, if that's what you want Deshae to be known for,
yeah.
If that's what you want to be known for, nigga, that's what you're gonna be known for. But bro, the shit with bitches and the girl content and shit don't gotta be done, bro. All that shit is not. necessary.
But I find it quite ironic that he even televised this, what seems to be genuine conversation from Kai Cenat, trying to get him to understand that you are towing on a certain line and you are portraying an image where people will start to give you labels that are hard to beat, predatory labels, like labels that have you tied to abusers and things like that. The fact that he was willing to televise that is very content forward, content brain, and there's something that's not clicking up top. So it would make sense that he continues to find himself in these situations when it comes to young women and his inability to control himself. He's recently talked about how he was going to go to Kick in order to continue to do girl content because that's who Deshae Freaky Frost is.
I don't want to get banned because the shit that's gonna be happening is going to be some, I'm not lying, it's gonna be some freaky shit. I don't want to get banned. I talked to my Twitch rep, and she said there's a chance you're gonna get banned. But Kick said, yo, you can do this shit on our app, we can do that shit, and you can do more shit. You can be as wild as you want to, get lit, fuck with it, and do that shit. So I said, yo, I'm talking to him, I'm like, bae, fuck it.
And so all this shows to me is that this is somebody who is on an ego trip, who is power hungry, and who is flying too close to the sun. Somebody who continuously puts himself in these situations regardless of what sorts of backlash and what sorts of things that he may face and incur. And we have to ask ourselves, why? Why does he keep putting himself in these situations?
I've recently received 2 strikes on my channel. One warning strike, which is basically a strike with no penalty, and one actual strike, which is a strike that stops you from uploading for a week. And if you get another 2 within 3 months, then your channel is pretty much cooked. So January 1st, 2025, I released a video titled Deshae Frost Has a Huge Problem, where I took a deep dive into Deshae Frost content on his YouTube and Twitch. And the overall point of the video was me critiquing his content and pointing out the fact that he'll do anything for views, like sexualize his own family. And in the video, I took a look at Deshae's content from his past and from his present, and I used it as an example on why you shouldn't value views over everything else, because those views will drive you to do weird things. And after I uploaded the video, it was doing fine. Many people saw it, many people reacted to it. Deshae even reacted to it, and he didn't like the video, so him and his audience decided to mass report my video live on Twitch.
We're reporting that video! Report!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This is harassment and bullying! This is harassing me! Dead ass! I don't give a fuck! That's harassing me!
You can't just send your audience to go mass report a video because you didn't like the video that was calling you out for doing the weird things that you did.
That video from friend of the show Cameron came out about a year ago, where he highlighted the fact that when he spoke out about Deshae Frost, he was packed up, given 2 warnings on his YouTube channel, or 2 strikes on his YouTube channel, 1 away from having his channel permanently deleted. He highlights the fact that there is a system in place in which Deshae Frost and his community have manipulated in order to have him be mass reported and gain said strikes. Cameron will put out another video talking about Deshae Frost, and underneath that same exact video, Deshae Frost himself even came out and commented that this video will somehow disappear too. Now, if you do scroll back on my channel and look for any Deshae Frost video talking about that same incident around that time, whether it be a critique of his content or a critique of the Target incident, you won't find it. And I can tell you why. It's because I went through the same exact things on this channel as well, along with some of our other peers in the commentary space. What I'm trying to highlight and elaborate here is that there is a favoritism issue. All these things are true, but this highlights a system that enables the behavior from a Deshae Frost, not just controlled by the higher powers at YouTube that are the algorithm conglomerate. They're just taking in these mass reports and then delving out punishment as they see fit. Although I wish they would do a better job of, you know, navigating these things. It is what it is when it comes to the system there. The system that I'm more so referring to is the onlookers and the viewers of said situation. Look, you know your favorite creator, you know who he is. And this just isn't even about Deshae himself, but the general concept, but we'll focus on Deshae. You know that he is a very sex hungry deviant who has women on his content, pressures them to drink, tries to force them in these situations, humps them, fakes head, and as we've seen this past weekend, even would go as far as to place hands on them. This is somebody who should have some level of accountability that far exceeds.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This is diabolical. Like, damn.